Good afternoon, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for March 9, 2024. And in the news this afternoon, expectations high in Waterford community that UK Privy Council will free Kartel in Thursday's judgment. Anticipation in the Waterford community of Portmore St. Catherine was palpable on Friday, with residents eagerly awaiting the decision from the United Kingdom's Privy Council regarding the fate of popular dancehall entertainer Adidja Palmer, better known as the Vybz Kartel. On Friday, the Judicial Committee of the Privy Council posted on its website that it would be handing down judgment in the matter involving the popular DJ in a matter of days. Judgment will be handed down on Thursday, March 14, in the matter of Sean Campbell and the three others versus the King, No. 2 Jamaica, the JCPC stated. Judgment will be handed down at 4 p.m. GMT and will be streamed live on the JCPC's website. The appellants are Sean Storm Campbell, Adidja Vybz Kartel Palmer, Kahira Jones, and Andre St. John. Their case was heard by the Privy Council on February 14 and 15. The entertainer and appellant were found guilty of murdering associate Clive Lizard Williams in 2014 and sentenced to 32 years in prison. They have been behind the bars for close to 14 years. The Jamaican Court of Appeal dismissed his appeal in 2020 along with his co-defendants, and they were granted permission to take their case to the UK Privy Council so that they could pursue an attempt to overturn their convictions. On Thursday, Kartel and the other appellants will know whether or not he will remain locked in a prison cell until 2046, when he is eligible for parole. The Privy Council is the highest court of appeal for many Commonwealth countries, including Jamaica. In Waterford, Palmer's community, there was a prevailing sentiment on Friday that the Gaza boss will soon reclaim his freedom. As the news spread through the neighborhood that a news team was in the community, residents began gathering on a street adorned with murals depicting the iconic entertainer. Among them was Gavin Bolton, a lifelong member of the community who expressed hopes for Kartel's return. "Would I love him come home, but I don't know how the verdict will go, but me would love him come home," he said. Echoing Bolton's sentiment was Garfield Francis, a music producer and a longtime acquaintance of Palmer. Expressing confidence in Kartel's imminent release, Francis anticipated a resurgence of more music and excitement upon his return. "We expect more music, greater entertainment and enough vibes when him land in the place," Francis said. Kirk Ellis, who had driven Palmer's entourage for years, spoke highly of the entertainer's character and the community involvement. "Kartel is a good and decent man in the community. Him not left we out. If we have a problem and show him help us out," Ellis said. Amid the anticipation, Richard Palmer, unrelated to Vybz Kartel, envisioned a revisitation of the community's image, anticipating an influx of crews filming documentaries following Kartel's release. "We will see different film crews from overseas coming to this community to film documentaries," he said. Reflecting on the trial's proceedings, Richard expressed relief that the case had reached the Privy Council. "He got a very raw deal. I am glad it went to the Privy Council to be sorted out, and now we are looking forward to his release next week, which is a must." Spanish Town man charged for stealing Toyota coaster bus. The police in St. Catherine have charged a man for stealing a Toyota coaster bus and for attacking persons, including the owner, when he was intercepted on Alabaster Close in Spanish Town. Charged with assault at a common law and the larceny of a motor vehicle is 31-year-old Romain Oliver of Frenchman Heights in Spanish Town. He is scheduled to appear before the St. Catherine Parish Court on Tuesday, March 12th. Reports from the Spanish Town Police are that about 3:30 a.m. on Tuesday, March 5, Oliver allegedly stole a Toyota coaster bus that was tracked and intercepted by the owner. The police say Oliver attempted to flee from the vehicle but was caught by persons. Oliver reportedly pulled a knife and engaged the owner of the vehicle and other persons in a fight. The police were summoned and he was subsequently arrested and charged. Errol Basco resigns as a PNP MP candidate for Western St. Mary. Errol Basco has resigned as the People's National Party's provisional candidate for Member of Parliament for Western St. Mary in the next general election amid allegations. Basco has described the allegations made against him as scurrilous and malicious. The nature of the allegations was not disclosed. In his resignation letter dated March 8 to party president Mark Golding, Basco said he decided to walk away, recognizing the impact on the party's reputation and his need to dispute the accusations. This decision will also help me to dedicate my full attention to addressing this matter and declaring my good name, he said. I am innocent of this false accusation, and I am confident that the truth will prevail in due course, Basco added. He expressed gratitude to the party, its members, and the people of Western St. Mary who have supported him throughout his journey. I know that in time justice will be served and my good name will be preserved. 2 bikers die in Little London, 1 killed during reported police chase. 2 motorcyclists reportedly died in bizarre circumstances in Little London, Westmoreland on Friday night. The identities of the deceased men are not yet known. The news understands that the police were reportedly chasing a motorbike with 1 man on board when the lawman's service vehicle allegedly hit the man off the bike. He fell on the roadway and was later pronounced dead. Meanwhile, it is reported that another biker, who was riding in close proximity to the chase, collided with a parked service vehicle. He too succumbed to his injuries. Recording artist booked for AK-47 rifle and a shotgun seizure. 22-year-old DeMarco Bryan, otherwise called Sinner, a recording artist of Blacksmith Drive, Seafort in St. Thomas, has been charged with possession of prohibited weapon and unauthorized possession of ammunition following the seizure of firearms in Gregory Park, St. Catherine on Thursday, March 7. Reports from the Caymanas police are that about 4 a.m., law enforcers were on an operation in the area when a group of men was seen, one of whom was armed with a shotgun. On the approach of the police military team, the men ran in different directions. They were chased and Bryan, who reportedly had a shotgun in his possession, ran into a house. After being surrounded by the joint police military team, Bryan dropped the shotgun, which was retrieved along with 3 12-gauge cartridges. The house was subsequently searched and an AK-47 assault rifle with a magazine containing 8 rounds of ammunition was found and seized. Bryan was arrested and subsequently charged. His court date is being arranged. 3 of 10 St. Elizabeth wanted men now in custody. 3 of 10 men who were named on the St. Elizabeth Police's most wanted list have been taken into custody. This was disclosed by Acting Superintendent Coleridge Minto, head of the St. Elizabeth Police. Those who have turned themselves in are Jerome Bartley, who was charged with rape, as well as Christopher Morgan and Shamar Morgan, who have both been charged for wounding with intent and are to appear in court next week. We want to appeal to the remaining persons who we have listed to contact an attorney and to surrender themselves to the Black River CIB, where they will be further processed, Acting Superintendent Minto urged. The men still at large are Lincoln Ferguson, who is wanted for rape and grievous sexual assault, Devon Blake, wanted for having sexual intercourse with a person under the age of 16, and David Pottinger, who is wanted for similar offense. Aldine Bailey of Union District is wanted for buggery, and Lloyd White of a Manchester address is wanted for rape. The other wanted men are Andrew Carby and Fabian Brown, who are both being sought for sexually related offenses.